Et salut tout le monde, c'est Jordan et bienvenue à toutes et à tous pour un nouveau let's play sur la chaîne Casu. Ce soir, je vous propose de jouer avec moi à Sam & Max Save the World, version remastered mon gars, version remasterisée par des développeurs, un petit groupe de développeurs du jeu original qui ont décidé de mettre un petit coup de polish sur tout ça et de se dire il y a moyen de se faire plaisir. Alors oui, il y a tout un débat autour de notamment la retraduction, enfin pas la retraduction mais le recasting des voix qui est différente de la version originale par rapport à Bosco. Bref, moi clairement je m'en fous. Ce jeu, j'en rêve depuis des années et on va pouvoir se le faire tous ensemble. N'hésitez pas à laisser un petit pouce bleu et un commentaire si ça vous fait plaisir. On est parti, on va jouer ensemble et on va commencer évidemment par l'épisode 1 mon gars. Les anciens enfants stars de l'émission TV des Soda Poppers sèment la pagaille dans tout le quartier. Cependant, il ne s'agit pas de l'histoire ordinaire d'enfants vedettes qui tournent mal. Une force sinistre se cache derrière les frasques déroutantes des Poppers. Grâce à leur esprit affûté et une ribambelle de lourds objets ménagers en tout genre, c'est à Sam et Max qu'il revient de sauver la situation. By Telltale Games, quand ils étaient à leur tout début et qu'ils n'avaient pas de problème d'argent. C'était les lapins crétins avant l'heure, en fait. Steve Purcell. Épisode 1. Choc culturel.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Attendez. Paramètres du jeu. Sous-titres, évidemment. J'avais oublié les sous-titres. Allez, ça va être mieux.
I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Cliquez sur pour déplacer Sam ou maintenez 1, appuyez et faites glisser la souris dans n'importe quelle direction. Oh, trop bien. Corbeille à papier.
No dice.
Fontaine.
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there?
Porte-manteau.
Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
Tu sais que t'es flippant quand même, hein. T'es un peu flippant, toi, le lapin. Nous, on est un détective privé dans un lieu vraiment glauque. Jeu de fléchettes.
One of these days, we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal. Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore. I think Hubert could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
Génial. Oh, un gold box.
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
La moufle au chocolat. Ok, donc on a cliqué pour utiliser un objet de l'inventaire ou pour l'examiner.
Boxing glove is just the thing for violence on a crisp evening. I never travel without my trusty firearm.
Ok. Oh, un tag.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
La poésie à 2 balles. Génial. Alors, boîte de donuts.
Last month's donuts.
Don't throw that out. I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy.
Oh la vache. Max, il est quand même bien flippant. Hein.
Hey, Max.
When is it, Sam?
Où est ce fromage?
You sure you don't remember where you put that cheese, little buddy?
Sheesh, you'd think I'd forgotten my pants or something. It's here in the office someplace.
What do you think that was on the phone?
Ooh, maybe it was the governor calling about my plan to secede from the Union.
I wish we hadn't missed that call. It might have been the commissioner calling with a case.
Yeah, hey, or maybe it was the president about my idea to do daylight savings time in 5-minute increments.
Le téléphone me manque.
Oh, I feel so all alone because some crook has swiped my phone. Rodent or rodents unknown. Where's my banjo, Max?
I've hidden it for the good of society.
J'ai des frissons, gamin.
Does it feel drafty in here to you?
Hey, you're the one with clothes on.
Do you ever wonder what life would be like if we were bugs?
Short, I hope. Although I've always wanted to have more arms.
Plus de bras.
Some days I can feel the atmosphere pushing on my head like a giant thumb.
Some days I hide weights in your hat to see if you'll notice.
Allez au
Let's
boulot.
get to work.
I couldn't agree more.
Génial. Bureau de Max.
No comment.
On a un magnétoscope.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
Sent un peu les asperges.
Life troubling your digestion? Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness, and separate your bliss.
Hey, that's that personal color spectrum book.
Self-help for the helplessly selfish.
Perfect. I'll take 2.
Génial. Génial, génial. Bon. Porte du placard. Alors attendez. Calendrier d'accident.
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about 1 a year since then.
Oh, la photo de la moto, je l'ai pas vue.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
C'était plus tranquille comme époque. Oh la vache. J'adore cet humour. Vieille armoire à dossier.
Ah yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Ah, génial la référence. 3304 09 21 18.
20 years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space. Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Panneau
When I got this
d'affichage.
thing, I thought it would be useful.
Where else would we keep the pieces of paper that we're never going to look at again?
Yoo-hoo, tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Ah ouais. Génial.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
Ça va faire monter le prix. Oh la vache. Bon, ça doit être dans le placard.
Aha!
Oh, there it is.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Oh!
Still doesn't look like Swiss cheese to me.
Bah du coup, on n'a pas de gruyère.
Yoo-hoo, tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Bon bah du coup, Max, on a du gruyère?
You bought all that cheese and not one block of Swiss?
I don't like Swiss. It's got holes in it. You get less for your money.
Let's get to work.
I couldn't agree more.
Bon bah du coup, il faut qu'on aille acheter du gruyère. Oh la vache. C'est déconnant ce travail.
We'd really better not leave until we've taken care of this Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal.
C'est pas possible. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire?
Apart from the holes, I don't think it looks much like Swiss cheese.
Ah, attendez. Est-ce qu'on a...
Nah.
Non?
Nope.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire concrètement? Là, je suis paumé. Jet de fléchette, corbeille à papier.
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there?
Comment on fait?
Max, you ever hear of the term tough love?
It's the only kind of love I know.
Max, you ever hear of the term tough love?
It's the only kind of love I know.
Ben on va la balancer par la fenêtre, hein. Écoute, la boule de bowling.
No thanks. No dice. No can do.
Du coup, on fait quoi? Je suis un peu bloqué là en fait.
Take that,
Ah
you
ouais.
law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
Et voilà, on a du gruyère. C'est pas mal.
Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
Tada.
Yoo-hoo, tiny hoodlums.
Leave the cheese by the hole.
Ok, et ben on va te mettre un gruyère avec du plomb dedans.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Cliquez sur l'insigne pour alterner entre Sam et Max. Oh, la discussion quoi. Je tente ton sale petit coup, je vais te faire bouffer du verre pilé, je vais te torturer les oreilles, je vais te tailler en pièces. Ah. Bon, je pense qu'on va alterner. Soyons raisonnables.
We've met your demands, we got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being particularly honorable.
Je vais te tordre ton sale petit coup.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Tu vas me lécher les paumes.
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah. Never happened, pig.
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Can I go now?
Maybe I'll lock you in our file cabinet.
So?
In 3 separate drawers.
You bore me, amateurs.
Oh la vache. Aide-moi à
Help me
t'aider.
help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV.
Aide-moi à t'aider. Tu vas me lécher les
Hand
paumes.
over the phone or I'll make you lick my German-crusted palms.
Yeah, I've licked worse.
Like what?
You don't even want to know. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really? Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right. Have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that. Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
Le
It's a
rat qui est
commission,
mort
Max.
quand même.
Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Ok. Eh ben, on est parti. Parfait. On est parti. Allez. Ok. Maintenez mage enfoncé pour courir, double-cliquez sur... Courir jusqu'à un objet ou une zone. Je crois que c'est là, du coup, non? Chez Sibylle.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy. Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, I know you.
Hey, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that 70s TV show about the singing soda jerks.
The soda poppers, yeah. Hi, peepers.
We loved your show.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Huh?
Vous êtes sûr d'être Sibylle?
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. That's me.
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously.
Sibylle, c'est pas un prénom de fille?
Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Vous avez vos
Could we see
papiers?
your driver's license or some sort of ID, Sybil?
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would.
Vous ressemblez comme deux gouttes d'eau à Peppers,
You're a
hein,
dead
vraiment.
ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right.
Psychanalysez-moi alors,
How about a
allez-y.
little analysis?
Certainly. Tell me what's bothering you.
Tendance homicide. Ce n'est pas moi, c'est Max.
It's not me, it's Max.
Hey,
He thinks he's a rabbit.
I am a rabbit.
See?
Yes, well, I would recommend Brady Culture's EyeBow video for this situation. Good eye health helps combat delusions.
I'm a rabbit.
Ibo? Yes, my runny, poached egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it.
Qui c'est Bradiculture?
Who's this lady culture person?
Brady! Brady Culture! He's only the most insightful and amazing man on the planet, that's all.
It's not Sean Penn?
Not anymore.
anymore. I'm so disillusioned.
Qu'est-ce que ces beaux yeux?
What's highbrow exactly?
IBO! It's called IBO! It's a system of ocular exercises! So you can do push-ups with your eyes? Sort of. Just watch the video.
Tu en as une de ces
Have
cassettes?
you got a copy of this cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still got a truckload or two over at Bosco's.
D'accord.
Enough said. Something else has been on my mind.
Tell me what's bothering you.
Hallucination.
I think I'm hallucinating, because you look exactly like the former child star of a 70s TV show to me.
How odd. Perhaps you should consider trying Brady Culture's IBO video. It promotes ocular health and might help with the hallucinations.
Sounds like a piece of work.
Oh, it is! It is!
Something else has been on my mind.
Moi, je l'ai fait
Tell
tout
me
un.
what's bothering you.
Un malaise général.
I've been feeling less frisky than usual.
Well then, you might try Brady Culture's IBO video. That'll put a spring in your step. Your eyes, too.
I'm beginning to sense a certain pattern to your course of
Une
treatment.
certaine
Well,
logique.
you have to go with what works.
Something else has been on my mind.
Tell me what's bothering you.
Tendance
Every
homicide.
time I watch television, I want to shoot something.
That's quite normal, but you might want to try Brady Culture's IBO video. It's very soothing compared
Moi,
to
j'adore la
regular
répétition. En
television.
plus, je vais
Is that
vraiment
your
chercher dans le
solution to
détail.
everything?
It's not mine, it's Brady Culture's. But it may very well be the solution to everything, yes.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Ah, attendez, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
It's eerily lifelike for a fake plant.
The same can be said for a lot of our friends.
Ah, taxidermy. The dead are truly the kitsch of the living.
And vice versa.
You're an unfathomable well of something, Max.
Je ne sais quoi.
Hello? Is anybody there? Ah, the tiki. Pulled over from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little.
Modèle de
I
tatouage.
think those might be iron-ons.
Convenient and painful. A surefire hit with the average consumer.
That looks comfortable.
Oh, it is.
How would you know? You don't have a tattoo.
Don't I?
Tattoo for you.
I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max.
Oh, les conneries.
Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
I feel better already. Very reassuring. Nice sign. Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Ok, allez. Porte du placard.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs.
Oh.
I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
Mais c'est mon copain.
But he's my pal.
You're friends with that overgrown sociopathic child?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this overgrown sociopathic child.
Adolescent sociopathe t'attardé. Et l'autre, il est là en mode ouais, je suis un gros psychopathe.
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist's handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference? What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
Comment vous le savez?
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Il est hypnotisé?
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire?
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Ok. Et bah du coup on va l'assommer.
I can see you!
Whoa! Where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you?
Just comes naturally, I guess.
Ah, d'accord, ok.
That looks comfortable.
Oh, it is.
How would you know? You don't have a tattoo.
Don't I?
Comment on peut faire alors? Et la boule de bowling?
I can see you! Please stop doing that!
Tant pis. Tant pis, tant pis. Est-ce que porte du placard? Ok, et là, est-ce que je peux le frapper?
I can see you!
Whoa! Where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you?
Just comes naturally, I guess.
Comment je fais pour l'assommer? Pas facile à attraper, ce type.
This guy's fast, and he's got good eyes, so I doubt I can sneak up on him.
Take out his eyes then.
Thanks, you're a big help. Remember that time you had therapy?
Yeah, the court will never make that mistake again.
Sois prudent là-dedans.
Be careful not to break anyone while we're here.
No promises.
Ah la vache.
This guy's fast, and he's got good eyes, so I doubt I can sneak up on him.
Take out his eyes then.
Thanks, you're a big help.
Comment je fais pour l'attraper alors?
Let's look around.
Great idea.
Hey, Sybil.
Hello!
I meant the other Sybil.
So, you guys gonna take care of this imposter or what?
Pourquoi vous avez arrêté les tatouages?
What happened to your tattoo business? Don't tell me they actually enforce those health code violations.
No, of course they don't. But a guy came in here and asked me to put a ship on his chest, and I misheard him, and, well, I decided to hang it up after that.
It's funny. You're right across the street from us, and I don't think I've ever been in here before today.
Your friend has. He's always trying to con me into giving him some kind of weird tattoo for free.
You could put a line on my head and some eyes on my butt, and I'd look like I was upside down.
For the last time, no.
Vous êtes vraiment ouverte 24 heures sur
The
24?
sign outside says you're open 24 hours. Isn't that a bit odd for a psychotherapist?
Well, in my crowd, a lot of people think they're vampires.
Psychanalysez-moi.
What would you say to taking a look under the old hood and analyzing my psychoses?
Tell you what, I'll give you a free session if you'll take care of this nut job for me.
I heard that. I think we need to discuss your feelings of hostility.
Quickly.
Ok.
Excuse us, we've got work to do.
I'll say.
Alors comment je fais? Comment je fais?
It's getting late.
Hey, Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
Comment on fait pour choper le gamin? Relax. Bon. Clairement, il y a peut-être moyen de débloquer un truc.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Dead end.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de choper un truc chez Lefty?
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with the number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly. Good times.
Oh, un tag.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Des affiches, plein d'affiches.
Looks like there's going to be a lawnmower show.
Great. I love riding mowers. They're like golf carts with teeth.
Ah ouais, je peux tellement claquer le lapin à l'infini. Des autos.
Where are we going, Sam?
Nulle
No
part.
place. Never mind.
One way.
One way.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
D'accord, ok. Ouais, clairement, je peux pas choper mon gamin, en fait. Je peux pas choper le gamin, donc comment je vais faire? Oh, une poubelle!
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of the office. I was sure I locked the door.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Parc-mètre plié.
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
Spec.
Look, Sam, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Wow, what are the odds? Say there, Soda Man.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great.
Tu te souviens quand tu étais célèbre?
Boy, you sure were a famous, oddly underdeveloped teen celebrity at one time.
I'm still famous.
Are you?
Like 1,000,000.1 times more famous than you.
Well, we're really more known in the 18 to 34-year-old repeat criminal demographic.
Un autographe?
Say, how about an autograph for my pal?
You can sign my butt. Make it out to Squinky.
I don't sign butts anymore. People get ticklish and they move and it gets all messed up.
I'll risk it.
Sorry, I can't stop painting. This has to be perfect.
Ça a l'air bien.
Well, that's nice.
Tu te souviens quand tu étais
Most
célèbre?
days we don't find Z-list celebrities defacing public property on our very own block.
C'était quoi ta phrase fétiche
What was
déjà?
that catchphrase you used to say on your show?
It was like, you messed me up, or something like that.
You made me mess up, which you just did. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais maintenant?
So, Specs, what are you up to these days? Any new projects?
Yes, I have a new light in my life, and his name is Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
Beaux yeux, bizarre comme
IBO
nom.
sounds like an electronic archery toy.
IBO is the truly visionary ocular fitness program. Try the video today.
On les trouve où ces
Where
cassettes?
can I find a copy of the video?
They carry them over at Bosco's. You should get it.
Assez parlé de ça.
Sounds fascinating. But enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's IBO.
Je ne vous ai pas vu à la télé récemment.
Didn't I see you on an episode of Celebrity Slap Fight?
I was desperate. I was heavy into 3-ring binders at the time, and I needed the money.
You got your clock cleaned by that lady from Old and In the Way.
Never saw that walker coming.
Well, that's nice.
À propos de tes bombes de peinture,
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
qu'est-ce ou qui
How
peignez-vous?
did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
Ok,
I'd
donc,
rather try a fried egg.
je me ferais bien un œuf au plat.
Sounds fascinating. But enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's Aibo.
Pourquoi tu bon? C'est de l'art ou de la pub?
Is this art or is it advertising?
I'm not...
Is there really any difference?
Good point, little buddy.
Pourquoi tu bombes les murs?
Do you live to paint or do you paint to live?
I don't know why I do it. I just have to paint.
Où as-tu appris à
Did you
peindre?
take lessons to learn how to do that?
No, it just came to me one morning. This morning, in fact.
Ouais, donc ils ont été hypnotisés ce matin, quoi.
Are you aware that vandalism is illegal? And worse, unoriginal.
We like to punish people who do it who aren't us.
How could this be vandalism? Everyone loves Brady Culture.
Tu as tout
Is the
raté.
paint supposed to go outside the lines like that?
What? No, where?
I'm just pulling your dwarfish leg, my friend.
Don't do that!
Max, is that a fly in the paint there?
What? No, where?
Just kidding again.
And people wonder why I need therapy.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Ok, toujours aussi chelou. Eh ben écoutez, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode. C'est bien barré,
Remember our old car, Max?
c'est
I
bien
said I was
génial.
sorry.
Il y a moyen d'explorer et on fera ça dans le prochain épisode. Je vous fais à tous des gros bisous et je vous dis à très vite pour la suite de Sam & Max. Des gros bisous à tous. À ciao, bye.